Hello guys, beautiful morning to you all. Thanks for joining us and working on life stuff my channel. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, thank you so much. Today we're talking about relationship.
The
So
relationship.
we're talking about things about marriage, what's going on in a relationship, children. We'll just be going like randomly. Anyone will choose, anyone will point. So if you know you are watching and you love what we do, you can just drop a comment, ask questions, say two things on it, throw lightly on the comment section. And if you want to support us in any way, you can do so. And God bless you. Thank you. So we go. So I have with me somebody beautiful, amazing, and lovely. So I'd like to know what's your name. Thank you so much.
Okay, my name is Happiness.
Okay, happiness. Happiness what?
My name is Happiness.
Happiness. Okay, no problem. So now we're going to start. So we're talking about relationship and a lot of things in mind, just like what I've said. So for the start, I want to ask you this simple question. What is the best way to correct your wife? What is the best way to correct your wife? So this is the question I have for you. So let's go.
The best way to correct your wife, like how?
Okay, number one, I have three things to say about that. Number one is this: in the public, how can you correct your wife in the public?
Who deadly? No?
Codedly.
Yes.
What kind of way
Like
codedly?
you will not just you will not say it for everything, you say it in a calm, like you will just there's no how, even if it's in a crowd, there's no how you cannot give her a signal, like call her, stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, codedly. She said codedly. So in public, you want
Yeah,
to talk to your wife.
you just call, you don't just shout at her like because you want to correct her. Like I've seen so many men, like they will just for their mind they won't tell you as it be. And it's
Okay.
not she's not your maid, neither is she your child. Even if it's your child, you cannot just shout at the child anyhow and expect the child to be happy. The child will feel good. But the fact that that child cannot like tell you that this thing you did, I don't like it. So the child will just, you understand?
Please, well,
Okay. So do you understand? So as your wife, even if it's your child, you don't need to correct the child publicly for the child or to feel embarrassed. So if you don't want your child to feel embarrassed, what about your wife? So if you want to correct your wife, I think it's something you will do codedly, like you won't make it to be noticeable. You want to know, stay away this man take caution in wife. But there's a way you will do it, even if I see, you know, go really understand, see, now, how will I put it? Sef? You know, to feel and say you, so you know, even though like say talk to your wife rudely, you can't, no, this thing is not like this, but you will not make it to be, um, you will not make it to be. Sorry.
okay, let's take it serious now. Okay, now talking about correcting your wife. Okay, so the next one is around friends. What of, for instance, like something happened, was it last week? I was watching a movie whereby the husband and the wife they came in and the wife was angry. And what happened? The corrected her in the public by shouting at her.
Yeah, she feel
So,
embarrassed.
so if she feel embarrassed,
Yeah.
they came back. The wife started yelling at the husband. That why you do that? All this kind of thing. You understand?
Yeah.
So in that kind of situation now, the man has apologized. What will you do as a wife to make that thing not to repeat up again?
She have she have correct him and the man have apologized.
Yes.
There are some men, they will do something, they will apologize. Tomorrow they will still do it. After all, na apologize, they will settle everything. But now, according to you, the woman is still angry. Yes, because she know that if if she did not,
Mm.
if she did not if she did not like show that man that she was really angry, that as in she was truly angry, that man will not take correction.
Mm.
He will still be doing it.
Okay.
But for her to be angry like that, that was not the first time he's doing it. It's something he's always doing.
But what I saw, it was actually the first time.
It was not the first time. Even if it's the first time, it's embarrassing. Any normal girl wey dey date, That's if you need to break up. You correct, I mean, you don't shout at somebody. You don't correct somebody in public like that. People will be like, okay, we know that as the head of the house, you have the authority to put things the way you want. You set your rules and everything, but that doesn't mean your wife is a slave. Such things sef be like this one na god for a family o. See as im dey behave, you understand. The wife no fit even talk to him, this kind. So they'll be like as if he's maltreating you inside, even if he's not maltreating you inside, but people judge by what they see outside.
Exactly.
So with that kind of thing na, we just feel like what kind of marriage is this? How can a man be talking to his wife like that? It's not done. It's not done.
Okay, okay. Now again, okay. Same thing apply in church, right? Because you say, how will you correct your wife in the church?
Everywhere you don't, if you want to, you can't you take excuse and take your wife out from that and talk to her, or you guys. I've seen a call where we say if the wife don't fuck, if the husband don't fuck like, the woman go do am like this, you correct yourself immediately. If you just see that eye, you correct yourself immediately. Because of why? They know their self.
But
They have their signs that they fit sit down, they do sign language like baby, but
okay,
that's their own way.
okay, but let me see tell you. You know there are some situations where your wife is making mistake or your husband is making mistake, and you are trying to correct the person silently and giving signals and the rest, just like what you say, and he or she might not take it.
Why won't she take it?
And if you're trying to drag her out is to go talk to her outside, she might create a scene or
No,
he might create a
there's a
scene.
way you enter that matter. And there's some women wey be say ajarigbe, all these busybody women. That one, if you don't like, if you see that okay, your husband is giving you sign like this, and you don't want to stop, then he shout at you. That one
Is when
is well
so
understand.
so we have right now to shout at that moment.
How you don't have right to shout at that one, but the fact that you are giving her sign and she sees sign, but based on she wants to express her feelings to the end, she don't want to stop. That one you have every right to, like, you will caution her there with love. You will not caution her.
But let me tell you something. There are some certain things whereby you're trying to caution the person, and the person is not taking when the love sign and the anger sign and the rest. So you just have to do it violently. You have to do it like
The
that.
person is not a witch. I disagree. The
Okay.
person is not a
So
witch.
it's only a witch that can correct that.
Except if it's a fight argument or so, that kind of thing, you will not caution her, you will only drag her out. You just
But do you
take
know
her
that
out.
dragging her out can create more sin?
You cannot create nothing.
What if we are trying to come, let's go, and she refused? At that moment, she's trying to give a nod head on it.
She cannot give a noted on
You are saying this based on it has not happened when you have seen something like that. But in most cases, it has happened.
it. Because meaning the woman has hot temper, and if as a man you know that your wife has such temper, you will not allow her to be there when the fire starts catching. As you say, this one go really enter. You just find way.
Okay. Okay. Another thing here. Correcting your wife in the presence of your kids. Is it wrong
To correct.
to correct your wife in the presence of your kids? For instance, your wife did something wrong, something
It's
very
not
bad.
good.
Okay, it's not good. So why did you say it's not good? Because at that moment you are trying to correct your wife, and your kid is there. You correct her now.
I've seen a I've seen a situation. I've, I've seen a situation whereby a child told his mom that I will report you to my father. My father will shout at
Shout
you.
at you. Yeah.
Because that's what is always seen. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
You see when the dad is shouting at the mom. And to the child now is a normal thing. The father is correcting his mother. So to the child now, if you do wetin no good, I will tell my daddy, and my daddy will shout at you. Or some will even say my daddy will beat you, because they know that you used to beat the woman. Your wife is not your slave. I'm always saying this, that a woman is not a slave. You don't just, if you have issue with your wife or your husband, same thing goes to husband, not only wife o.
Yes.
You take that your partner inside and the both of you will discuss it.
Mm.
Discussing in front of the kids is a no for me o, because as in I don't know how to put it, you are not doing right to those children. You are spoiling their mentality. And for example now, for the boy child, when they grow up, some of them will take at their father and they will
Yes,
feel that
yes.
that thing is right.
Exactly.
Why some will see it as the wrong something, and you hear them say, I will never hurt a lady like my father.
Mm.
So you can't correct, you can't shout. You know, this same correct we are talking about is of two different types. You might be carrying this book now. Well, your husband will come and say, ah, honey, no, 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 no. Don't use this book, give me. Front of a child is different from uh, why would you like, you know, I mean, it's something. There's a kind of thing you correct with love. Then the child will be like, hey, daddy, well, there's a kind of one you come and you'll be shouting, calling, blah blah blah. Everybody will be scared of you at all. I'm not showing good example to that children. So it's of two different things. Like a child of 4 years is explaining to his mom. 4 years. 2 years later, when he was 6 years, he was explaining to his mom what happened when he was 4 years.
Mm.
So you and daddy used to shout. So you I remember daddy shout at you, daddy shout at you. He now slap you and start beating you.
What? Are you
He
serious?
say, how did this? And how did you know? He said, I was sitting in the parlour watching television. He said, you were sitting in watching television and you were looking at us. He said, no. One eye was looking at you, one eye was looking at daddy. So he was not watching that film, he was just sitting there see everything that was going on. And the parent was thinking that he's still a child, forgetting that even 1 year pikin go tell you everything wey happen when he start to dey talk.
Mm.
But many people don't understand this. What you do front of your kids has a lot.
Mm.
Some parents, if the man, if father is beating the child, mother will be shouting, you want to kill my son, you want to kill my daughter, na so they dey beat, blah blah blah. Wife will be beating child, husband will be beating her front of that child. Is very wrong. You are not setting a good foundation in that house, because tomorrow the child will feel that this this my mother love me more than my father, my more than my mother, or I'm not sure this is my mother, or I'm not sure this is my father. But before they start having hatred for one another. And you just some children you say just like my papa, I don't just like my mama because of how that rudeness. Because that moment you are beat, if your wife is beating your child the way you don't like, she gave birth to that child, she pass 3 months enter delivery room, she pass all the stress. So if beating that child there must be a reason. Highest when you get inside you be like, guy, that beating too hot. You are not supposed to beat a child like that, please don't do it next time. Fine, that child now will correct himself next time, because why, even his father did not
Did not
support
support
what
what?
he did. But you correcting, start shouting, it will be like, you are not supposed to beat him like that. And tomorrow he will do that same thing and run to you thinking that what he did is right, you will support him.
Mm.
So parents should learn, if you have issue, don't make it known to your children, because you are affecting their mental health. They are growing with all these things. They are growing with it. Like now, in our society, domestic violence is now so common. It's no longer something that will surprise or something. It's now common. Anywhere you go, you hear this one they beat this one. This one they beat. Now it's not even beating anymore. Now they kill themselves. They end each other life. If you're in a marriage and you see the marriage is not working, you just have to leave. You just have to leave. Okay, now, as for last, a man set his wife. Yes, his wife set the husband. pour petrol on his wife and she kpai. Okay, now yesterday this guy and people were, even when that one happen, people were like, why did she leave the marriage, why did she leave the marriage, is marriage a thing you must do, why did she leave the marriage, some even say I feel no for her, she deserve it, why did she leave the marriage. Okay, now of yesterday another celebrity came out, two of us, and told us that they has ended, he and his wife are no more, that they are on their divorce kini kan, they want to divorce. Same Nigeria stand up and they are still saying, ha, divorce ke, why would they divorce, is marriage now something you just do, so can they work things out. Say one thing you just need to know, that you can't please people, no matter how you try to please, you can't please people. The same mouth that will talk A is the same mouth that will talk B. So do the one that you know that suit you. Do what, see, you can just do some, if you know that is the one that will come out on social media, my dear, do it and leave social media for some time. After 1 week, 1 month, everything don pass, you no hear anything again. So if you know that this marriage is not working and you have tried for marriage to work, it's better you guys just leave the marriage alive for your children. It's better you just live alive for your children than, as in, than not being alive at all for them. You see so many homes, there is no, so many homes are not working. And then if you say by the grace of God it will work, we know yes, with God all things are possible. But see, in some marriage, because most of all these married people, they marry the wrong partner, didn't marry the right partner. I've seen somebody who struggled in marriage. She had to leave that marriage of over 20 years. She left the marriage, and after how many years she married someone else. After she married someone else, she has been enjoying her life in that marriage to date. So what will you say? Will you say this and that, she did not do what she's doing now to the other one? Because she and the other partner, they are not compatible at all. They just marry for marriage sake. And you know, love at times can confuse you. And even before sef, they no dey marry for love, they marry because say, as I see you, my heart accept you, I love you, I want to be the mother of my, they don go do marriage. Before sef, nothing like this, you just spoil person alive, you just meet the person parents, they will package you
Back then,
go.
yes, package you and go,
They
and
just
it's even
package
better
you
now.
go. So if you know that okay, this marriage you have tried, it's not that any pamper maybe they just do they just say no do again. No, the one that you have tried, and you know, one woman came out on social media and was like, all these women that will say they have tried in their marriage, they want to divorce, that is a lie, they have not tried their best. You know how you build you build two-story building, after building the two building finish, and someone came and tell you that this and that, leave this house, leave this house, and because of you just leave the marriage, you just leave the house just like that. That if you remember your sweat in that two-story building, you will not leave the house. A fellow woman, and that same woman inside house, that woman go don dey chop, that woman go dey chop two slap every day. Just imagine kind of talk, meaning as a woman, so far you have follow, you have stayed with that man, you have suffered with him, you have not suffered with him, you have laid a foundation with him, you need to stick to that even if you want to buy there. If you, me I'm still saying it, say if you die for, if you stay married, if you stay in that marriage and you die, another woman will come and enjoy your wealth,
That's it.
enjoy the whole thing that
Everything.
you have suffered for. So you see, in this life, just do what you know is best for you. There's a woman that she put it out on social media. It was not even her, it was people around that put it out at their face that her husband want to buy her, blah blah blah. After they went to rescue her, treat her finish, blah blah blah. He said she cannot leave her husband. She's going back to her husband. And they say no problem. Oh, madam, you can go back to your husband. It's none of their business.
Yeah.
It's your choice. I cannot come and force you to leave your marriage, even if I see that you will not survive this, because your own, you don't want to come out. You understand? And one thing people need to know, that being divorced is not a sin. No, is it a crime? If you said what will the society talk, even if you fight, society will talk.
That's it. Society must still talk.
Anything the society must talk. Even if you are living good, the society will still talk that you are living good. You are living bad, society will talk you are living bad. You did not survive it, they will still blame you. They will talk. So what are you now saying because of the society? Because do what pleases you and not what people say. And I'm still saying it. It's not that divorce is the best option.
Mm.
There are so many people that they are not divorced. They will just say and they will just they will just separate for some
For some
period of
period of
time.
time, so that things will have in place.
They will just separate. See, you see, divorce or no divorce, it's not that I'm saying divorce is the best option. When you see that your life is at stake, just you guys should just go your separate ways. And I'm still saying this. Having children for and some of all these things are for example like single mothers. If all these single mothers now they'll be like, I don't want to have kids here and there. He's the father of my child, let me stick to him and
Let's see how
let's
it
see
goes.
how it goes. From there you are born one, two. That's the big mistake many ladies have. It's like,
Mm.
don't force yourself on a man because of a child. That marriage or anything will not last.
Mm.
Any man that accepts you because of a child, know that your two legs will not stand in that marriage. A man cannot accept because of a child. If you don't you forget it. I've seen a situation whereby a man opened his mouth to say that his wife is in they want to do that stairs. If that is whether the child should go or the wife should go. The man should choose her. His wife should go, his child should stay.
The wife
That he
should
can't
go.
lose his
The
blood.
wife should and the child should stay.
That he can't lose his blood.
While giving birth.
Yes, that he can't lose
Wow,
his
this is
blood.
amazing.
So in some situation now, you don't need to say that that man love. No, you only he just accept because of that children.
Mm.
So many men today they are in marriage not because of they love their wife. Yesterday, a woman cried on social media and said she overheard her husband younger brother on phone.
Mm.
She noticed some suspicious something when she came. That one was just saying and before then they were saying something o but when she
Yeah.
came she now put her phone on record and keep it inside wardrobe. After she came to carry her phone, then she overheard the man saying that the telling his brother don't be offended that stranger came in. That's why he have to respond like that. That they
The
cannot
husband.
that they cannot talk their family issue in front of a stranger. So his wife is a stranger. The mother of your children is a stranger in your house. So many in-laws, so many mothers need to focus on training
No,
because
no. In what you have just said now, that's say most of our husbands and most of the men are the one bringing their wife out for the and the brother disrespect them.
yes, and again, mothers should focus on training a male child
Mm.
because in this society in Nigeria dem focus on a girl child because dem believe say na dem get issue make dem no go carry pregnancy come house make dem no go do this make dem no go do that make dem no go follow who go use dem do money to focus on female child more than male children forgetting that the male children as in they need to focus as in they need to put all energy in raising a male child we have so many kind of challenge abusive men in our society today more than female. So I believe if parents channel 85% of their
That
time
time and training and lecturing.
lecturing and teach their male child on how to become a good father, a good parent. See, this our society, this Nigeria will be because I believe there's different from other countries and white and the black in Nigeria. I don't know if you understand. Their way of life is different. But in Nigeria, way you hear somebody say, "Man no dey enter kitchen for our religion." Na woman be slave. There are so many men that are chef.
Yeah.
My
Look better than we
my
women,
my
better than we.
my
Like me, now, I can cook very well.
oh God. My mom younger brother, my mom their last born. The way they say he's a chef. Even if you see this video, he will as in he go even smile for a mind. You know when they say somebody is a good chef, he did not go to anywhere to learn it. He learned it from his house. Because in my as my mom family, all of them, when they say good chef, all of them from my grandfather to his last child, all of them they are good
Yeah,
at
good at
cooking.
cooking.
So you not come and tell that kind of a man that is good at cooking, that love food, that want to cook what he wants to eat. You will not tell in our side,
Right, you
the
don't
man
allow
don't
them enter
enter
kitchen.
kitchen, is a taboo. What film taboo is that? So I feel men should improve in so many ways. Not that there are no loving men out there. There are so many caring men, so many caring men out there that when you see them, you be like, God, you create this one separate. So we should not just focus on the bad ones. We should also talk about the good ones. There are so many good men in our society. I have a man that said the very day he will lay down on his wife,
Mm.
he will use his hand to sign divorce.
Mm.
Meaning that meaning that issue has gone out of
So
hand,
pan
that he can't imagine himself doing that.
doing that.
It's better they should just go their separate ways so that it will not do, because you know that if him doing that thing, he will not forgive himself till he die.
Exactly.
So it's better everybody just go their separate ways. So and that separate ways is what most people are afraid of. You don't want people to start talking that you don't want people to start talking that so this marriage
Sorry, this
wey when they see love, they see all these things, e no later end well, all those things. See, me I'm still saying it, if you follow what people talk, you will miss it in this life. Don't say, just do what pleases you, not what pleases you. Because in this our society now, this January 2025, the rate of domestic violence is getting much, getting much. The way men are abusing women is more. Women have mouth naturally. It's something that you can't take away from them. Same way, this our same society see men that have mouth more than women. They will talk from now till tomorrow. So when you have such partner, woman that said that they said that this woman that her husband set on fire, that maybe na her mouth follow put her for wire, she maybe she her husband is talking and she's talking. A woman now say something in the comment section on Facebook. Her previous marriage, if her ex-husband is talking, she don't talk.
Mm.
She don't talk. That sometimes she will be sleeping and the man will start beating her. She will just see somebody beating her from sleep. She will come. Why? The man say you are keeping her silent. Are you trying to tell me that I'm a fool for keeping me silent? So that kind of man now, you want to tell me that because the woman talk to. So she don't talk, but she just keep quiet, allow him to talk. So the man prefer she answering him than keeping him quiet.
Quiet.
So that
Everybody what they like. As well. Thank you so much. We
so
really appreciate
we
it.
just
I've said a lot of things here. Wow, amazing. Now, the last but not the least, in our book, it said, what are the best way to correct a child, especially teenager? You understand? You have a teenage girl, you have a teenage boy. What are the, you know that now? If you correct a teenage, you're trying to tell her this is the right thing to do. Before you know, you flee out of the house because she feel that she have arrived, and especially when they are in their teenage, whatever. There's this feeling that they do have.
it's of two different ways.
Okay.
Yes. I believe mothers and fathers should be close to their children from early stage. You understand? Same a female child, once you correct them, they want to like run away from the house. Meaning you did not teach them from the start. Yes. Back all the time, you don't do this, don't do this, but they don't tell you the disadvantage. So parents should learn to like talk to their children with love. Not everything is about shouting. I don't know if you understand. You talk to them with love. You talk to them so that they will see that you really care for them, you love them. You're not just telling them not to not because some of them will say you are holding them back from testing the goodness of life.
Life.
Yes. So that kind of a thing, you talk to them with love. And for a child that just want to go out, meaning that child has been going out doing things,
Doing
so
to
now you
living
want to
life.
stop that child. No, if you train that child well with love, make your child your best friend, no be say your child anything in this life
She
will
come and
always
tell
come to
you
you and tell you.
exactly. You have a point.
There's no how your child will misbehave to that extent of running out from the school.
Mm.
And there's a kind of thing you can't deprive a child of going out. Fine, you can go out, but please come back by this social time. You cannot just tell the child you can allow the child to go. Tell the child the disadvantage of, tell the child things of teenage age, but before he gets to that teenage age, you be coaching that child things while growing up, telling that child things, teaching that child. When that child reach that certain age, they have start seeing
Same
things
thing.